In far-off lands, the shy pangolin, with its special coat of scales, is in big trouble. People hunt it for its scales and meat, making it the most hunted animal. Its home, the forest, is disappearing. But there's hope. People are working hard to save it and its home. We must help protect this unique animal so it doesn't vanish forever. Pangolins, creatures recognized for their distinctive scales, are pursued and illegally traded for a variety of reasons. In certain Asian traditions, people believe their scales have healing properties, even though there's no scientific proof to back up these beliefs. Moreover, pangolin meat is seen as a special dish in some cultures, and their hides are used to make high-end goods such as shoes, belts, and handbags, especially popular in the USA and Mexico. These activities have led to a drastic drop in the number of pangolins, sparking efforts worldwide to save them from extinction. Initiatives aimed at saving pangolins include various approaches, such as trying to breed them in captivity. Yet, the Chinese government's attempt to encourage the establishment of pangolin farms to meet the demand for their scales in traditional medicine hasn't really worked. Raising pangolins in captivity is hard because they have very specific needs in terms of diet. They easily get stressed and sick, and they don't reproduce quickly. As a result, these farms haven't been able to reduce the hunting of wild pangolins. Organizations like the Pangolin Crisis Fund, PCF, and the World Wildlife Fund, WWF, are leading the charge to save these animals. Their goals include stopping the illegal hunting and trading of pangolins, cutting down on the demand for their body parts, and raising public awareness about pangolins' roles in their ecosystems. The PCF, for example, puts money into projects that aim to protect pangolins and supports the most impactful conservation efforts, promising that every penny donated goes towards these projects. They've shown success, particularly in protecting endangered pangolin species in Africa, like the giant pangolin and the white-bellied pangolin, by spotlighting effective projects on special days dedicated to pangolins. On a more local level, conservationists are putting in a lot of effort to study and safeguard pangolins. In places like Nigeria, which is a key area for pangolin trafficking, conservationists have been tracking down pangolins in their natural habitats to learn more about their way of life, including their ability to swim. These efforts also involve talking to local communities to encourage them to stop hunting pangolins and pushing for stronger laws to protect wildlife. Efforts to stop the pangolin trade have included international cooperation and new laws. All 8 pangolin species are now covered by the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, CITES, which makes it illegal to trade them internationally. However, despite these protective measures, the illegal trade continues, fueled by unending demand in Asia. For instance, in India, there's been an increase in pangolin poaching and illegal trading, with authorities finding large amounts of pangolin scales and catching traffickers. The challenge is made even more difficult by the worldwide reach of the Internet, which has allowed the market for wildlife trafficking to flourish online. The WWF, along with its partners TRIFIK and IFAW, started an initiative called the Coalition to End Wildlife Trafficking Online. This effort aims to stop the online trade of illegal wildlife by collaborating with technology companies to identify and remove postings that break wildlife trade laws. In Africa, there are 4 types of pangolins that live on the ground and in trees. But there are also 4 kinds of pangolins in Asia, and they are in trouble too. They face dangers from being hunted, accidents with cars and trains, and losing their homes because of trees being cut down. Some of these pangolins are in so much danger that they might disappear forever if we don't help them. A big step was taken in 2017 when a worldwide agreement was made to stop the selling of all 8 kinds of pangolins. This was to try and protect them from being taken from the wild and sold. But even with this agreement, a lot of pangolins are still being taken and sold illegally. For example, a huge amount of pangolin scales was caught being sent from Nigeria to Vietnam. This shows just how big the problem is. Experts who study animals and work to protect them say that the illegal selling of pangolins is a much bigger problem than we might think. They guess that what gets caught is only a small part of what's actually being sold out there. This is why groups that work to protect pangolins are so important. They help save pangolins from being sold, try to keep their homes safe, and teach people why pangolins are worth saving. We need more people to understand and care about pangolins. They're not just animals. They're a part of our world that we're in danger of losing. By learning about them and helping to protect them, we can make a big difference and keep these unique animals safe for the future. The situation with pangolin trafficking is really serious and hidden. Big groups from Asia are behind it, and it's as secret and big as the illegal trade of other animals like rhinos and elephants. Despite trying, no one has been able to stop them. When we look at how many pangolins are being taken, it's shocking. For instance, one big catch in Singapore meant around 49,400 African pangolins were lost. That's because pangolins are small and light, and it takes many to weigh a ton. Pangolins, mostly active at night, have this unique covering of hard scales all over. They can curl up tightly, making it hard for natural predators to harm them. However, this same trait makes it easy for people to capture and sell them. We don't know much about pangolins because they're shy and live alone. They don't have babies often, which makes them even more at risk from poaching. Pangolins play a big role in nature. They eat lots of ants and termites, helping to keep those populations in check. If pangolins were gone, we might end up with too many ants and termites, which could harm the environment. Studies have shown that animals like pangolins are crucial for keeping ecosystems healthy. There used to be a time when pangolins were hunted in a way that didn't harm their numbers. They were used for traditional medicine and as gifts. But now, with the increased demand for their scales, especially in Asia, things have gotten much worse. Research is being done to better understand pangolin numbers and how to protect them. This includes tracking them and studying their DNA. Researchers are working with those who used to hunt them for local uses to learn more about the illegal trade. It's important to involve local communities in protecting pangolins, as they play a key role in both understanding and stopping the illegal trade. The problem with pangolins being taken from the wild and sold is a big one that needs a lot of people to know about and help fix. It's really important to get this message out to people living in places where these animals are often caught and sold. Many people there are trying just to have enough food every day, so it might seem strange to them to worry about saving one type of animal. But it's about more than just one animal. It's about how people see and live with all the wild creatures and places around them. Trying to change how people think about nature and animals they've lived with for a long time is a big and delicate job. Experts, like those in the pangolin specialist group, have studied how pangolins are taken and sold to other places, and they say we need to do more than just tell people about the problem. We have to work with the communities where this happens to make long-lasting changes. They suggest finding ways for people to agree not to catch and eat pangolins, or if it's allowed, to only do it a little bit so pangolins don't disappear. Even though laws in many African countries say you can't catch or eat pangolins, in some places people have been doing it for a long time and think it's okay. This shows how complicated it is to get everyone to agree on protecting pangolins. A film called Eye of the Pangolin was made to help more people learn about pangolins and why we need to protect them. It's been shown on YouTube and has been seen many times. The people who made the film are working to share it in more ways, like translating it so kids in schools, people working to stop poaching, and the police can learn from it. Research has found that telling people about conservation works best when it goes along with actions like catching people who break wildlife protection laws. To reach even more people, especially in Asia where pangolins are in high demand, conversations are happening to show the film in places like China and to add subtitles in different languages. Is saving pangolins worth the effort? What do you think? Comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.